Hi, this is Maria from the Tarot Shop here, and this is a tarot spread or a reading that you can do with regards to love. And it is actually, all jokes aside, one of the most commonly asked questions is about, is he the one? If you're on your own, then it's actually, when am I going to meet the right person, and will I always be alone? And there are a number of questions, and they usually are relating to love, to finding that one. And is he the one, and all those sorts of questions. Now, I would say to you that if you're interested in this, I always say to everybody that if you are looking for him or her, and it doesn't feel as if they're in your life, and that you feel that sense of loneliness, will I ever meet? And you're in that state of anxiety around not meeting them, then you're actually spending an awful lot of time thinking about unworthiness. Okay, so I'm not worthy of this. And what you need to do in order to bring love into your life is to step into the flow. And that's gospel. And the way to really kind of get to the situation as well is to do a reading on love and to see what blockages you have in place that are stopping that person. Because I believe firmly that there is somebody for everybody. I really genuinely do. And I would need some serious convincing that that's not true. So I've got here two card piles. Now, I've got the major arcana here, and what I'm going to do is take out the lovers, because that's what we want to focus on. So imagine this is a reading for somebody who wants to find love, true love. And then I would go for the Empress, and then I would go for the Emperor, if I can find him. So we've got there a union of soulmates. The Emperor belongs with the Empress, and they are lovers for life. So I'll put those three cards there like that. And then I've taken out all of the minor arcana. If you feel that that's too much, you could use the King and the Queen here. But as I've pulled people to be the Empress and the Emperor and the Empress, and I will use the court cards here as the lessons as opposed to people. If that makes sense. Well, it won't yet, but I'll go through it. So essentially what I'm going to ask now is for, I don't know, let's just say she's called Jane. And she wants to know what's happening. Why hasn't she met somebody in her life? And so I would literally do a little reading here that says, right, it's a past, present, future. Okay, so three cards, and they're all related to love. There's nothing going to come in about money or minds or any of the other bits and pieces. So three cards, and I probably, because there aren't very many cards here, would pull past, present and future. So just randomly. Now, this is her love life. So where was she in her love life? There was optimism. It looks as if there was somebody there. She had a new beginning. Maybe there's a brand new beginning coming in now. If she's asking about it, it could be that somebody has just arrived, or that there was something. She is now dissatisfied, you see. So what's going on currently? Well, you can see that this person is, really not satisfied at all. And then in the future, we've got the return of love. So I would suggest straight away that this person here is maybe saying to me that it's come in, it's not what we expected, and so actually we need to return to the question of love. And then I would say, right, okay, that's past, present, future. So that's a situation that she's currently in. She's had it in the past, she's not happy with it, or whatever it is hasn't worked out for her. She's in this current state of mind here. Whatever that was is almost irrelevant because it's in the past, but here we are. It could be that she needs to have a bit more faith in love. Okay, so then we go, right, the situation, the obstacle and advice. So I'm just going to pop them down. Situation, obstacle and advice. Now, the situation here is that they are together. So we have got somebody Jane has met somebody, and we've got an ace and a two. So there is the option and the possibility there. She's not quite satisfied with it. And it looks as if there's some connection to the past here. So probably he's still got connections with his past, or she's got connections with the past. And that's the only thing that's the obstacle that's in the way. And the advice here is to return to love and to take care of herself. You've got the Queen of Cups here. So she needs to be happy in herself. She's to take care of her own feelings. And then she will find there isn't. Now, if this was somebody who was on their own, this is about idealism. And this is about the fact that the advice would be very much around, you need to get very clear on where you're going with love, what it is, and love yourself first. And that's kind of like the advice the cards would give to create this opportunity. I do past, present, future, and situation, obstacle, and advice. And that works quite well with love. I would pull in other cards, but I wouldn't get easily distracted by the fact that there weren't any cups in there. And I think if you're new to tarot and you are looking for just purely a reading about love, this is a really good, so use the cups as your insight into what's going on within you and within your energy field that is stopping or blocking this state of complete harmony and union that you're looking for. So pop those at the top and then do those cards there. And with regards to timings, I can never do timings. I believe that we have free will, and as a result of that, it's very difficult to give timings. And it's not a cop-out because, you know, I always believe that it's about when the time is right, not necessarily, you know, like a physical this month, that month. But you could count them. So you could try counting. So that was 8. So that could be 8 weeks, 8 days, 8 months. You see, so that's another, if they say when, then you could just literally do any of the cards and go, right, okay, that's 3. So it could be 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. And that's an easy way, but I don't enjoy doing timing. So, okay, I hope that you found that interesting. And if you've got any questions, then please leave them in the comments below and I'll read them and get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, thanks very much for your time. Bye-bye.